Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematical Lens by Namitha. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter number 2, Power Play of grade 8 Mathematics of the new NCERT textbook Ganitha, Prakash. So we are going to see a different way to say your age, right? Normally we say that I'm these many years old and all. Let us see the scenario over here. So Istu is asking, how old are you? So Roxy says, I completed 13 years a few weeks ago. Right. So Istu is asking again, how old are you? So now this time Roxy is saying, I am 4,840 days old. Okay. Now again Istu is asking, how old are you? So I am dash hours old. Say Roxy. Okay, so now we will first try to understand this, how to convert these days into hours. Here it is also written that make an estimate before finding this number. Okay, so what we'll do, first we'll make an estimate and then we'll find the exact hours for 4840 days. So Roxy says that is 4840 days old, right? It is given in days. And Istu is asking a different way of saying it and we have to convert it into hours. So first let us do estimate. So if we estimate this 4840, we have learnt estimation in lower classes. Remember? Okay. So here this is, we are rounding off to thousands. The next digit is 8. So 4 becomes 5. So it will be estimated to 5,000 days. So we estimate that Roxy is 5,000 days old. Right? Now one day has 24 hours. Right. So Roxy's age in hours, we'll have to multiply because it will increase the number of hours. So 5,000 multiplied by 24. Right. So what do? We multiply 24 by 5. 5 4s are 20, to carry it, 5 2s are 10, plus 2 12. So what do we get? We get this 120 and these 3 zeros. Right, so 1,20,000 hours. Now how to write this in scientific notation? Because how do we write large numbers? We have learned how to write in scientific notation. So for that we put decimal point after the first digit, 1.2. And how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. So 1.2 into 10 raised to 5 hours. Right? This is estimation. Now we'll also find out the exact for 4840. Exact or actual age. Right? So now for the actual age, we multiply 4840 4840 multiplied by 24. Okay, so when we multiply 4840 by 24, we get the number 116,160. Okay, now if we write this in scientific notation, we can write 1.1616 into, again there are 5 digits, so 10 raised to 5. Or you can just write 1.1 into 10 raised to 5. So these are the two ways of writing. One is an estimated age in hours and the other is a actual age in hours. So we write down both the answers which we got I am writing here outside because there is less space. So the estimated one and the actual one. So actual one is 1.1616 into 10 raised to 5. And the estimated one is 1.2 into 10 raised to 5. Now you can see there is not much difference here. Okay, yeah, both are 10 raised to 5. So this doesn't make any difference. This is around 1.1, this is 1.2. Okay. Now, Isto is saying, I am 4070 days old today. Can you find out my date of birth? Now he is going back, right? He is not even saying years. He is saying it in days, and we need to find out his date of birth. So we have to go backward. We have to do backward counting, right? So for that, first we need to convert this into years. Okay, so let us do that. So what is Istu's age? It's given as 4070 days, right? And we need to find out his date of birth, right? So we convert it into years. Now, 1 year has how many days? 365 days. It is also 366 in a leap year, but generally for calculation, we consider 365 days. So what do? We divide 4070 days by 365. So you'll get the age in years. Okay, so first let us divide. Now you would wonder, why are we dividing? Just remember, when we are going from small to big, days and year, there is a difference. So always divide. If you are going from big to small, year is big compared to days, then you will multiply because the number of days will be more. Here, if whatever is given in days and you have to convert it into years, so number of years will be less. So that way you can remember and then decide division. So now if we divide this, so 4070 divided by 365. So 365 ones are 365, you get 1. Subtract 7 minus 5 is 2. Here if we borrow, this becomes 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Then we bring this 0 down. I'm showing you stepwise because the answer will be here. It will not be exactly divisible, that is why. So again we take 365 ones are 365. Now if we subtract this, what will happen? We borrow from here, 2 becomes 1. This becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. And from here also we borrow, this becomes 3 and here it becomes 11. Let me choose a darker color. So here it is 11, this is 10 and this is 3. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 11 minus 6 is also 5 and 3 minus 3 will be 0, right? Now we cannot divide further, it will be in decimals. So what is our answer is 11 because these are the days, 4070 days. So the remainder will be the days. And this is years. So what do we get? 11 years and 55 days. Right, so now Isto is 11 years old and 55 days. 11 and 55 days. Right, but what are we supposed to find out? His date of birth. Okay, date of birth. So we have to go back. So suppose we consider today's date as 8th August. Whatever date you take, whenever you are doing this sum, you can start with that date. Okay, so we consider it as 8th August. and the year is 2025, whichever year you are doing. Okay, if you are doing in 2026, then you will do it accordingly. Right. So now first we go backwards, 11-year backwards, because it is 11 years. So 2025 minus 11. So you get 2014. Okay, we got the year now. We want to find the date. Now, just see which date it is, August 8th. So 11 years we have subtracted. Now we have 55 days. So from that 55 days, we subtract these 8 days of August so that we reach July. This is of August. So 55 minus 8, if you do, you get 15 minus 8 is 7. 47 days are left with us. This is of 8 days of August. This is August. You can write in short to remember. Now, July has 31 days, right? So we subtract all of them. 31 days of July. I'm writing so that you remember. So 47 minus 31. So 7 minus 1 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. Right? So you are left with 16 days. Okay? Now, you cannot subtract the whole month. We have reached the June month. Now, in the June month, there are 30 days and we have to go backwards 16 days. So 30 minus 16 is 14. Right? So, Istu was born on 14th of June. And the year we already found out here. So the answer is 14th June 2000. Year we already found out here. 2014. I hope you have understood how to go backwards. Right? So whichever date you take, suppose instead of 8th August, you are taking 25th September. Right? So first we subtract the years, we reach the year. Year will remain same if this is 2025. So you reach 2014. Then you go on subtracting. They first subtract September. You're going backwards. So then you will go to August, then July, and then June, whatever number of days are there accordingly. Okay. So they have asked the date of birth. What did we get? 14 June 2014. Now this may vary depending upon the date you have started. Also, if you want to be more specific, then you will have to subtract number of days depending upon the year, like considering each leap year which comes in between this 2014, and that would be difficult. This is fine because we need an estimate answer. We don't want a very exact birth date. Even if you are very nearby, Istu will be very happy that you have reached close to his date of birth. Fine. Now here there is another question. If you have lived a 1 million second, how old would you be? 1 million second. Okay. So let us see the answer of this. So 1 million second means million. If you remember, we have learned this. 1 million means 10 raised to 6 seconds. Right? We will not write 10000 because we are learning power play. Right? So you should be able to write it the exponential form. Now they have asked what is our age? How old are we? Right? So what we'll do, now we are on seconds, the lowest form. So from seconds we'll go to minutes. From minutes we'll go to hours. Okay. Hours, and then comes days. Right? So we are at second. Then comes minutes. Then comes hours. Then comes days. Right? So now you know seconds are less. We are going in reverse direction like this. So small to big means divide. If you remember, in the previous sum also I told this is small and we are going to big. So we will divide. Remember that way. Right? So first we write down conversion. So this 10 raised to 6 will be divided by all the conversions. So first we understand 1 minute is 60 seconds. And 1 hour is 60 minutes. Right? Then 1 day is 24 hours. So now we are reaching till days. So we will divide by all these numbers first. Let us see where do we reach, and then if we need it, we will convert it into years. Maybe months, depends, because the age is given as 1 million. So now we know that 1 million is 10 raised to 6 seconds. So 10 raised to 6 should be divided by the 60 into 60 into 24. Right? Now what we do first, we write down 10 raised to 6 as it is and we separate these zeros. So that is 2 zeros mean 10 raised to 2 and 6 6 are 36. So we multiply 36 by 24. 36 by 24 if we do, 6 4s are 24, 2 carried, 4 3s are 12 plus 2 14, 2 6 are 12, 2 1 carried, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. So 4 6 8. So we get 864 into 10 raised to 2. Now we write it in scientific notation. So we write this as it is. We will put a decimal point 8.64. Now there are 2 digits. So this will become 8.64 into 10 raised to 2. Again 1 10 raised to 2 is already there. This is already there. This we have converted into 8 points in the scientific notation. Okay. So now what do? We add, this is multiplication, so we add the powers. So 10 raised to 6 divide by 8.64 into 10 raised to 4. This 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we subtract the powers because this is division. So 6 minus 4 upon 8.64. 6 minus 4 means 2. So 10 square upon 8.64. What we can do for easier calculation, we can just remove this third digit. We just write 8.6. We earlier saw it doesn't make much difference. So 10 raised square upon 8.6. We have removed this 4. Now we try to simplify it more. So if we remove this decimal point 8.6, what is the fractional form of 8.6? It is 86 upon 10, right? So now this is in denominator, so 10 will go up. So this becomes 10 square into 10 upon 86, right? This we are doing so that we divide. So 10 square into 10, 10 square is 100 into 10 is 1000. Divide by 86, right? So now let us see what do we get. Now we cannot, from this you will understand that we cannot go to years. Let us divide this. I'll show you the division. Let me use a different color. So 1000 divided by 864. Now we have reduced it to 86. So that becomes easy. So 86 ones are 86. So 86 minus 100 minus 86 is 14, right? And we bring this 0 down. Again, we take 86 ones are 86. So if we subtract this, this becomes 10, this becomes 13. 10 minus 6 is 4, 13 minus 8 is 5, right? So approximately, now if we do further, we'll get it in decimals. So approximately he is 11 days old. Means what whosoever is a person, like here, the question was if you have lived for 1 million seconds, means you are just 11 days old, right? How fascinating it is when you are talking in terms of large numbers, isn't it? We would think I have lived for 1 million seconds, but it is just 11 days, a small baby. I hope you have understood this. So we write the answer here. We calculated. I've just shown you the calculation. We just write down the answer here. 11 days old, right? Now what we will do, here more comparisons to real world examples in terms of time in seconds is given. So that we will cover up in the next video. Thank you.